Hope you are enjoying the Rugby League 2018 Commonwealth Championship from Dolphin Oval. Been some sensational games right throughout the day, and it's going to get even better as we head into the afternoon. The medal matches not all that far away. Confirmation just a short time ago that the men's final later on this evening will be between Tonga and Australia. Impressive performances by both beaten teams in the men's semi-finals. So the playoff for third will certainly be an interesting one. The playoff for the bronze medal, but the playoff for the gold will be sensational between Tonga and Australia. In the men's, the bronze medal game will be between Fiji and Samoa. Samoa, very impressive against Australia, despite going down 18 points to 10 at the time. The Jillaroos still alive. They're in the gold medal match for the women. The Australian team with a scare in their semi-final earlier on today, but they managed to get through over the Cook Islands. And right now, we've got the last game of the tournament for both Fiji and Canada in the women's. A number of these Canadian players featured in last year's Rugby League World Cup and put in good performances as well. Coach Mike Castle has been doing an outstanding job with Canada, getting good support for them. Fiji, their opponents this afternoon. Good crowd in attendance at Dolphin Oval despite the inclement weather. And here is the kickoff. We are underway in the shield match between Fiji and Canada. Working off limited info for the Fijian side. Certainly not as experienced as their opponents this afternoon, but they'll relish the hit out nonetheless. In fact, they showed some good skills against Australia yesterday, did Fiji. A couple of tackles left in their opening set of 6 of the afternoon. Looking to keep the ball alive. Well-structured defence, though, by Canada. That's tackle 4. They go to the left. Crossfield kick, and it's been put down. Picked up, though, by Burke. And now it's been thrown out the back. Play on, says the referee. Burke's got it back. Now they spread it wide. And looking to head down the sideline goes Acevedo. Beats one, beats another, and will open the scoring for Canada. All too easy in the end. 4-0, Canada lead Fiji after 90 seconds of play. Showed some good defence, did Canada, and were able to get the ball in good field position. So it was Tiara Thomas-Reynolds, the try scorer. So 4 points to 0. Canada lead Fiji. Fiji with their second use of the football. Can they break down this Canadian defence? They start throwing the ball around. They'll be difficult to stop. But as mentioned, Mike Castle's done a terrific job with this Canadian team, not only this weekend, but also in the World Cup. That one might have got travelled forward. Play on, says the referee, as They continue to keep the ball alive here, Fiji. Razzle-dazzle stuff. That one sticks as well. Inside pass, the fullback dumming. Wrapped up, no. Gets a pass out the back. Can Canada clean up? No, they can't. Continuing to keep the ball alive. That pass looked to have travelled forward. Play on again. Knock on, no, on that occasion. And that exciting passage of play comes to an end. Canada working out their own half. Nice pass there. That was from Pakulis. A little late offload. Penalty here. Were they saying penalty or just saying play the ball, tap? Yeah, they tap it. It was a penalty, and they do tap it. McDade on the halfway line. Now it's with the 13 in Shanua. Will that stay in the field of play? It does, only just, but it's gone forward. So reprieve here for Fiji. Trailing by 4 points to 0. Tick under 5 minutes left in the first half here at Dolphin Oval. On the halfway line, go Fiji. They get the penalty, tap it forward. Continue to mount some sort of an attack. Into Canadian territory. They got an overlap here, got some numbers. Oh, I just can't stick that pass. Play on though. Penalty here for Fiji. Continuing to mount the attack. 10 metres away. Nice step there from the centre, the big rangy number 4 for Fiji. They go down the short side and in for the try to level the scores. Fiji are over. They've worked hard for that one. 4-all with a kick to come and a chance to go in front. Great work from the Fijians, keeping the ball alive. From the sideline on a wet Dolphin Oval surface. Doesn't come much tougher than this, and I'll be kind to say that the kick at least was on target, but it just went along the ground, and it remains 4-all. Four-all the score. 2.5 minutes left in the first half. Entertaining game of football, as they all have been. Two gutsy teams doing battle here this afternoon. The last match of the tournament, they're throwing everything into it. You just get that feeling it's going to go down to the wire between these two sides. Oh, that pass in these conditions would have been very, very hard to handle down around the bootlaces, and this could be the opportunity Canada really wants. On the front foot they go now, Canada, and it's with the lock forward in Schnoor, who knocks it on. It was one of the first times in this half that Canada have started off a set of 6 with some good field position, and they dropped the ball on the first tackle. I don't think their opponents, however, will be playing conservative to try to work down the clock in this last minute of the half. They'll look to throw it around despite where they are on the field. They've shown a want to go to the left a lot, Fiji, but this time they attack the right. They might have some space here. No. They've now given Canada an opportunity. It's with the 15, O'Megan. Had a little Bo Peep there, did the number 8 for Canada, Fane, and dropped the ball. Might not seem like a long time, but what we've seen in a lot of the games, the last minute or two, we see a lot of mistakes. Fatigue comes into it despite only being 9-minute halves. Throw in the humidity. 5 seconds left. This will be the last play of the half. Can they keep the ball alive? Maybe time for one more play the ball. It is. Last chance here for Fiji to register some points in the half. Nice little flick pass out the back, and they keep the ball alive. Room down the touchline. They're away, looking for the corner, and try time. Fiji, they'll hit the front right on half time. Wow, what a try. 8-4 with a kick to come. Fiji in front. Great play down the right for Fiji. Mentioned before that most of the attack has been coming down the left-hand side. Wasn't that nice little pass just seeing on the replay? And the winger was flying. Great step. It's what we're used to seeing from Fijians in any shortened form of league or union. Great play. Half time, and it is Fiji leading Canada by 8 points to 4. Eight for the score. Fiji in front. See both teams there in a huddle. Welcome to wherever you've been watching the Commonwealth Nines all over the world. Whether your country is playing in the event or you've got friends or family involved, hope you're enjoying the coverage. Shout out to all the crew that's been putting these games together over the course of the last couple of days. It's the first time we've provided some commentary for the last matches for each of the teams involved in the competition. But torrential rain, so well done to everyone who's been providing the coverage over the last little bit. Ryan Kerwin and his team doing a sensational job in putting it all together under duress. Keep wrapping them and nothing coming up from the cameraman underneath me. They mightn't be listening. Can Fiji hang on for a win? Their trip to Australia hasn't been all plain sailing. They've had their challenges. Won't this give them a great shot in the arm if they were able to go home with a victory? Canada will have something to say about it, though, as they're into Fijian territory. Good run there by Bogue. Putting the team on the front foot. The dummy shown there by Tam. Well wrapped up. Nice one-on-one tackle there. Just when it looked like Keller was going to get in the clear. Last one here for Canada. And that kick was well read. If this pass finds its mark, well, needed to be a little bit sharper. Oh, that one didn't need to be thrown. They were in front, Fiji. You don't need to throw passes like that, but they know no other way. In Canada, they're there to capitalise through Burke, who scores the try, and we're all locked up at 8 points all. Waste no time with the attempted conversion. It was a shocker, so we're still locked up at 8 all. Eight all with 7 minutes left. Fiji, can they hit back? Not the start of the half that they would have been looking for. Both their centres have been very impressive, especially with ball in hand. Reading the game well as well, running some very good lines. 20 out, centre fields. Couple of tackles left in this set. They look to go to the left. It's where they've almost attacked exclusively throughout the game. They nearly go around the Canadian defence. 8 away from the line now. 2 tackles left in the set. Quick hands, they'll have some numbers here. Elect to go. Oh, if that pass has been intercepted, but it wasn't all that far away from finding the target, and it would have been try right next to the post. But they did have numbers out to the right if they elected to use them. Now, high shot, the penalty coming. They take the tap here, Canada. Nice hands, well read though by the Fijian defence. Ten short of the halfway line. And now with that run there into Fijian territory. Good defence from Fiji. Another strong run there from Tam. Looked to get the ball free, but well wrapped up. I tell you what, they've got plenty of numbers to the right, Canada. They put it through the hands. They must score. Out the wide they go. Fiji have come across in numbers, though, and put them into touch. Well, in the end, they got the numbers across, the Fijians. And did well. Eight all is the score. 4 minutes left. There's some good hands, and they're away here, and they may well score. Up over the halfway line. Here comes the cover defence. Pin the ears back. It's the 2 fullbacks. Try. What a great try. Fiji back in front. 12-8 kick to come. I thought for a moment there that when the Fijian fullback started angling back toward the post, it was going to make life very difficult for herself, and then changed direction again. Gave herself a little bit more room. And there's the try to put Fiji in front, 12-8. It will remain 12-8. The attempted conversion waved away. Now what can Canada do? Three minutes remaining. There's a big fend. Magnificent fend, in fact. That was from Fane. They get a penalty. Still got plenty of time here, Canada. 2 minutes 44, in fact. 15 away. Pretty much a full set here. With numbers to the left. No one really in motion. Now there is. Going for the corner and scoring the try is Thomas Reynolds. Tiara Thomas Reynolds. Played in the World Cup last year. Scores a try for Canada this afternoon to level things up at 12 all. And the attempted conversion is waved well away. So 12 all, 2 to go. Will we have a winner in the Shield final, or we have to find a saw and cut the Shield in half? A 100 seconds remain. Fiji with the advantage because they've got the ball. They're in Canadian territory. Trying to create something here, Fiji. 1 minute 20 to go. They go down a short side. Good defence, Canada. Big back line to work with now, the Fijians. Just over a minute remaining. It was a slow play, the ball. It is slow motion stuff from Fiji. They'll be getting tired. Long Harbour Bridge pass. Finds the player on the bounce. Well picked up in the wettest part of Dolphin Oval. They go down a short side. Trying to put the shot on. They're going to go over in the corner. Are they not out? Just going out is the centre. Good defence in the end. Good officiating as well. The feet just went out before the ball was put down. Ball might have been lost anyway. So 14 seconds left. Three, two, this is the last play. And that's it. The Shield to be shared. I believe there's no extra time in the Shield final. So that's it. A draw between the two teams.